Daf Yomi Tractate Sanhedrin, page 70a, part 2, and it's towards the bottom. And just to note, an interesting thing about this daf is that it's daf. I'm guessing that I've imagined that others have picked up and have noticed this. That daf 70 is talking all about wine. And the numerical value of yayin in Hebrew is 70. So Daf 70 is talking about wine. And it just occurred to me that it seems that it's very difficult to, if it was intentional, to put this on the page, because the original Talmuds were not in the same format as the Vilna. So when they started doing that, they started putting the Vilna together to imagine that this word will come on this daf, and it's very hard to imagine that anyone would have any conscious knowledge of it. So this points to the idea that there was perhaps heavenly intelligence involved in the creation of this. It was unwitting to them, but it was in their minds when they put this together. So it's an interesting thing. Okay, so the words Rava Rami. Ksiv Yisamach v'Korin Yisamach Kazacha Misamechoi v'Lezacha Mishamemoi V'Hainu Zomer Rava Chamra v'Rechani Pakachim. Rava raises a similar contradiction. It is written, "And wine that gladdens the heart of men." Psalms 104:15. The word for gladdens could be read as yisamach or yisamach, meaning that wine makes one crazy, but we read it yismach, yishamach, or we read it yisamach. Okay, it can make him crazy, or gladdens the heart. And the matter can be explained as follows: if one merits and drinks a moderate amount of wine, gladdens him. Whereas if he does not merit and he drinks excessively, it makes him crazy. Meshamemu. And that is what Rava meant when he said, "Wine and fragrant spices have made me wise." That is to say, the controlled drinking of wine is beneficial to the drinker. Amar Rav Amram, Bred Rav Shimon bar Abba, Amar Rabbi Chanina, Mai dichtiv, lemi oi, lemi avoy. Maybe this is where they got the expression oi vavoy. Lemi oi, lemi vavoy, avoy. Lemi midanim, lemi siach, lemi petzaim, chinam, lemi chachlelut, einayim, v'gomar. La ma'acharim al hayayin v'ba'im lachakor mimasach. Rav Amram, the son of Rav Amram, the son of Rabbi Shimon bar Abba, says that Rav Chanina says, what is the meaning of that which is written? Who cries woe? Who cries alas? Oy vavoy. Yeah, I guess that, yes. Who cries woe? Who cries alas? Who has quarrels? Who has complaints? Who has causeless injuries? Who has redness of eyes? They who tarry long at the wine. They who go to seek mixed wine. Proverbs 23, 29, and 30. When Rav Dimi came from Eretz Yisrael. I'm sorry, okay, let's go back to that. Yeah, Ki Asher Dimi Amar Im Amri B'Marava Haik Raman Delosh Teberesh Lasefa Midrish Misef Laresha Midrish. Midrish and Midrish looks the same to me. Anyway, what does he say? When Redeemer came from Eretz Yisrael to Babylon, he said that they say in the West, in Eretz Yisrael, one who interprets this verse from the beginning to the end interprets it in a way that has meaning and significance. Also, one who interprets it from the end to the beginning interprets it in a meaningful manner. It's possible to interpret these verses from the beginning to the end and say, woe and alas to one who drinks wine. And it is also possible to interpret them from the end to the beginning, who drinks wine, he who quarrels, complains, and injuries. Okay, Darish over Galilo, Shilo Yaseb Yavavin, Nemer Yayin. A visitor from the Galilee expounded. Darish over Galila. I like that. A visitor from the Galilee. Who is this visitor from the Galilee? Shlosh Esre Vavin Nemar B'Yayin Vayachel Noach Ish Adama Vayitak Karem Vayesht Min Hayayin Vayishkar Vayitgal B'toch Ahalo Vayarcham Avi Canaan Et Ervat Aviv Vayaged L'Shnei Achiv B'chutz Vayikach Shem Vayafet Es Hasimva Vayasimu Al Shechem Shnehem Vayelchu Acharanit Vayechasu Et Ervat Avihem U Pnehem Begomer Vayikatz Noch Vayeno Vayeda Et Asher Asa Lo Benokatan. The conversive vav is stated 13 times in the passage concerning wine, as is stated, and Noah began to be a farmer, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and he was drunk, and he was uncovered. And Ham, the father of Canaan, Vayar saw the nakedness of his father, and told Vayaged, and told his two brothers Asa and Shem, and yet Japheth took Vayikach, the garment, and laid it Vayasimu, it's 10 already, upon their shoulders, and went Vayalechu, backward and covered Vayichasu, 12, and their faces were backward, and they did not see the father's things, and Noah awoke, Vayikatz, Vayida, and he knew what he had done to him. Maybe I missed one. I only had... Oh, wait a minute. Did I get one more? I said 13 times. Yeah. Okay. Vayikatz, and he knew what he did. Younger son did to him. Genesis 9:20-24. All 13 instances of the conversive of here are followed by the letter Yud. Together they form the word Ve, meaning woe, and allude to the suffering and misfortune caused by uncontrolled drinking. Rav Vishmuel, Chad Bar Sarso, Chad Bar Vo. Having cited the passage during Noah, having cited the passage discussing Noah, the Gemara enters into a discussion about what actually was done to him by his younger son Ham. Rav and Shmuel agreed. One says that he castrated Noah, and one says that he sodomized him. So the one who says that he castrated Noah adduces the proof, since he had injured Noah with respect to the possibility of conceiving a fourth son, which Noah wanted but could no longer have. Therefore Noah cursed him by means of Ham's fourth son. Man damar sarso mitoch shekilo b'revi'i, kilo b'revi'i. Man damar v'o, gamar v'yar. Ketiv hacha v'yar chal avi Canaan, es ervas aviv, uketiv hasam, v'yar osa shchem et chamo. The Gemara explains one who says that Ham castrated, which Noah wanted but could only have, therefore Noah cursed him by means of a fourth son. Ham's sons are Cush, Mitzrayim, Put, and Canaan. See Genesis 10:6. And of all of these, it was Canaan whom Noah cursed. See Genesis 9:25-28. And the one who says that Ham sodomized Noah learned this from a verbal analogy between the words "and he saw," and "he saw." Here it is written, and Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and there is written, and Shem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her and took her and lay with her and afflicted her. Genesis 34:2. This indicates that the term saw alludes to sexual intercourse. Elamon Amar Rivao, Maishna Rivi, Nitle Bahadia, Hai Bahai, Ha Teha Havai. The Gemara asks, granted, according to the one who says that Ham castrated Noah, it is due to that reason that Noah cursed Ham by means of Ham's fourth son. But according to one who says that Ham sodomized him, what is different about his fourth son? He should have cursed Ham directly. Okay, makes sense. The Gemara answers, this sage holds that both this offense and that offense were committed. All agree that Ham castrated Noah, and some say that he had also sodomized him. Vayachal Noach ish adama v'tekarim amar Rav Chizda amar Rav Ukva amar Lamar Ukva amar Rav Zakai amar Noach Chadash Baruch Hu leNoach Noach lo haya lecha lilmod me'adam harishon shelo garam lo el hayayin כמאן דאמר אותו אילן שאכל ממנו אדם הראשון גפן היה. The Gemara continues to analyze the passage relating Noah. The verse states, and Noah began to be a farmer and he planted a vineyard. In explanation of this matter, Rav Chizda says that Rav Ukva says, and some say that Mar Ukva says, that Rav Zakai says. The Holy One, blessed be He, said to Noah, Noah, shouldn't you have learned from Adam, the first man, whose banishment from the Garden of Eden was caused only by wine? The Gemara notes, this is in accordance with the opinion of the one who says that the tree from which Adam, the first man, ate was a grapevine. Interesting. Adam and to Eve equals 70, which is also like this Daf 70, and also fig tree equals 70. Adam, the first man, ate was a grapevine. Oh, the tree that he first ate from. As it is taught in Price, Rabbi Meir says the tree from which Adam, the first man, ate was a grapevine.